What's up, everybody? This is the next edition of my Depression Update series. And first up, before I get started, anybody remember this? Adam Nation. My friend Adam, formerly Adam's Wrestling Show. I got this years ago. Made his own merch. It's a little bit of a parody of Nirvana. Nirvana's legendary band. Adam, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, but if you are, love you, bro. Hope you're doing great. Catch up soon. This edition, it's called health problems. The reason for that is because we're talking about your depressions at times can lead to other bad things. Because, it's more than just bad thoughts and feeling tired and feeling worthless. Mental problems can lead to physical problems. And in my case, it happened many times over the years. But thankfully, in more recent days, it hasn't led to really bad situations where I needed medical attention. Last time I did was 2021, at the start of the year. In 2021, it was in January. Pandemic was still in full force, and I was struggling because there was so much I wanted to do and so much that I missed out. Once again, the result of the pandemic caused problems. So in January 2021, it was late at night. I was watching a movie because I couldn't sleep. At the time, I was suffering from really bad sleep problems. There was a time throughout January I did not sleep for 4 days. And the reason for that is because no matter how much I tried, I did everything I could think of that would normally help people go to sleep, and it was not working out. So what I did was I just calmed myself down for a while. Watched the movie. Movie ended, and when it did, I went back to bed, but before I could make it to the bed, I started suffering from bad chest pains. I couldn't breathe. And I was thinking all the way back to 2019 when I suffered a heart attack, also as a result of anxiety. Thankfully, it wasn't that time. I had to be taken to the hospital by an ambulance because I was having really bad breathing problems, and it was hurting me very much, and I was afraid of myself that all these depression and anxiety issues was going to cause me to have a physically destructive life. I wanted out. I just wanted to quit life at that point. And when I was lying in a hospital bed, in the hallway in the emergency room, I would just kept thinking myself over and over about how maybe I took so much for granted that it's all just going to come to an end, and I was terrified. I did everything I could think of. Breathing, exercise. But no matter what I tried, it just at times wasn't enough. I honestly thought to myself that were I to be given another chance to get moving, that I would definitely change up. And while I was there, I was thinking about those I loved. I was thinking about those who had passed away. And I was thinking, am I ever going to see anyone again? Is the next people I'm going to see those who have already gone? Thankfully, that wasn't the case, because I was given a lot of blood tests. I was going through examinations, and I was told that what happened was my muscles in my chest were constantly tightening because, I was constantly flexing them. And I was confused. I was like, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember flexing my chest all the time. I don't do that. I don't even have pec muscles. For God's sakes, I really need to get back in shape so I can get those back. I mean, I'm not bad right. I'm not bad looking right now. I work out. But they said, have you been twitching a lot? Because remember, you've got physical Tourette syndrome. So I thought about that over and over and over, and I was like, oh, crap. Normally when I twitch as a result of my physical Tourette syndrome, it's usually the face, as you just see that. Happens a lot. In my previous videos when I'm talking, if you notice this, see that? That's actually my tongue twitching in my mouth, causing the muscles down here, it's not really muscles, sorry, to flex. And as a result, I kind of look like a freaking frog. Rabbit, something like that. At times I can't control it because I'm under a lot of pressure and stress. And other times, if it's not that, it's my eyes. I'm doing this on my own, just so you guys know. Right now, I'm doing the twitching on my own, or sometimes my nose. Most notably, when I'm attending wrestling shows, and I'm not under a lot of pressure. I'm under a lot of excitement, and so when I reach a certain excitement level, it causes me to twitch. So if you notice when I'm vlogging my time at wrestling events, you notice that my nose just twitches. It's because I'm like given like a really big thrust of adrenaline, momentum, and as a result of that, I get overexcited. My muscles start twitching. It's not something I can control, sadly. I wish I could, because if I did, you wouldn't be seeing that. So what happened was, throughout times when I was dealing with pressure and stress prior to my hospitalization, my chest was twitching. You know what I mean? My chest was the one thing that was mostly twitching. And I didn't realize that while doing that, I was actually hurting the muscles down there and caving in things, which of course was causing a little bit of problems with the blood flow. Because, it's like you're working out and you're doing so many thrusts, and even after you've pulled like a muscle or two, you're just keeping going. You're just still going with that. That was the problem with me. Except with my chest. Once again, it was a result of my anxiety. And it hurt. But I thought, that's just fine. It's just my Tourette syndrome. It's going to go away a little bit. And that's when I stopped paying attention to it. And as a result of not paying attention to it while I was doing just the regular things, it caused problems with my heart flow. I got a lot of palpitations for a few days prior to getting hospitalized with the chest pain. And I think when it finally happened, I realized I put myself under so much pressure, and that's a big reason why there are many times I take breaks from YouTube to take care of myself. That's why a lot of times certain content doesn't come out when I say it's going to. It's because all of a sudden I'm under a certain amount of pressure and stress that I got to take care of myself, and I got to calm it down. Because if I don't calm it down, it's just going to take over again. And I'm going to be like, okay, I'm back at the hospital again. And I go to see therapists about this. I do what I can to try and keep myself distracted. A workout, I have a treadmill literally right beside me that I use every day. And it hurts me at times to take certain breaks from YouTube, because I like doing my content and I like getting you guys excited for content, and when it doesn't show up, people are like, what happened? And people get frustrated. That's probably another big reason why I'm not as popular as I used to be, because my mental problems cause a lot of, physical problems, and in doing so, it causes a lot of problems with me trying to post content to entertain my fans worldwide. So, there's that to think about. And that upsets me, which causes my stress to get in again. So that's why these days I'm trying to find a way to, smooth things out. So far in 2022, I've done a good job uploading videos. Last year, I uploaded like only 50. In the entire year, only 50 videos. That's insane. I normally don't post that less. That is crazy. And a big reason of that is because I was under a lot of pressure and stress next to spending time with family. I was also trying to, keep myself in a good physical and mental capacity. That's why it hurts my feelings every time people beg for content, and I'm always telling them it's not ready yet. It hurts my feelings. Don't worry, I'm not saying the people who are questioning things are hurting my feelings. They're not hurting me at all. What's hurting my feelings is me. I don't exactly live a good life. I'm not rich and famous. I mean, I'm partially famous, but I'm not rich. And I'm always taking care of myself, but I'm also taking care of my mom because she's in her mid-70s now. I got to make sure that she is doing good. She's always got to use a cane or a walker to even move around the room. It's rough a lot. And these issues and the stress of that, plus other things I want to do, has been causing a lot of issues with my health. And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I mean, a lot of times because of these health problems, I'm a pain in the ass to people. I'm a pain in the ass to a lot of my close friends at times, lashing out at them for no reason. Reasons they didn't deserve. Otherwise, I sound like I'm just whining like a baby to them. And they assure me everything's okay, but, I say to myself, am I worth what I'm doing anymore? And even then, I just don't have an answer. Taking time off is a good thing, but sometimes it just hurts. Hurts badly. Because I love to do this, and I miss you. I am truly sorry. And I know people are going to tell me I don't need to apologize. But I just feel like I do. I know people who are most supportive of me will always stay no matter what I'm doing. And I appreciate that. But I'm trying to do better. So that's another reason why I created this series. To try and show you guys not only what I'm going through, what I've dealt with, but also ways that maybe you guys can also deal with it if you are having the same problems as me. Wanting to do something and then something is wrong with your health because you're battling your depression and your anxiety. You know what I mean? I'm glad I got to touch people's hearts with a lot of the previous episodes. It means a lot. And I hope my future episodes actually do well. Because, well, I ain't about popularity. I'm not here for money. I don't do that. No. I like to make content because I like to be an entertainer. I've always wanted to be an entertainer since I was a little kid. So even despite any health problems I have previously had or any that I might have coming up in the future, I'm not going to give up. Because I'm dedicated to y'all. Just like I know a lot of you are dedicated to me. So, thank you guys for always being kind or hating. But most importantly, thank you for just being you. And always remember, no matter what, problems or not, you think optimistically. Because no matter how tough a situation is, that's all you can really ask for. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode of the series.